Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon SoulSilver! In the last part we went through not only the Diglett's cave, but also in Route 2, and we also went through the entirety of Viridian Forest. And we have finally arrived in Pewter City. The very city where we're gonna be getting our sixth gym badge. Yeah, and now as for Pewter City itself, yeah, as you can probably tell by the structure of the city, yeah, this city hasn't really changed all that much. Pewter City really hasn't all that changed all that much. Yeah, but now as for the Pokemon that you can find here, now with the regular headbutting just the regular trees, now you can still find Hoots, Pineco's, and Wurmples, but however though, in Pewter City, there is actually a special tree where you can actually get yourself a Starly. Where do you find this tree? Well, if you go back to Route 2 and then go to the left side of the fence, and go around go around the left side of the fence. Then as you re-enter Pewter City, that is where the special tree is. All right, now we have this guy, who he says he wants himself a haunter, and you know what happens when you trade a haunter. And he will trade you his freaking Exatu for it. And I have to say, why would you trade with this guy when you clearly want a Gengar yourself? And I know Exatus aren't exactly the easiest Pokemon to come by. Well, especially with the fact that you can only get Natu in the place, in the same area where in the same place where you get all those unknowns. But at the same time, why would you ever trade a Pokemon that requires a trade for it to freaking evolve? Yeah, so I'm like, I don't understand, why did they do this? Like, why do they keep doing this? Yeah, and especially when we get into the next game, well, like the next mainline game that comes after this one, and they require you to trade another Pokemon that requires a trade for it to evolve. Although thankfully they changed that with the sequel, and even though we could have gotten ourselves a Gengar from that one trainer and of course now, while you could have gotten yourself your own Gengar in Snowpoint City, but of course that haunter holds a freaking Everstone. Like, now that is just trolling. Like, that is just the biggest trolling ever. Like, jeez. Although thankfully in Scarlet and Violet, they changed that with the fact that you can easily get yourself a Gengar from this one guy who I think is in that city where you find where in the city where the where Iono is. So yeah, and that city is where you can actually get your very own Gengar. Or actually, like about by trading and whatnot. Oh, yeah, that's right. And I guess I should point this out, is that it is actually extremely important that you actually talk to this old man here, because, yep, look at this. He just gave us the friggin' rainbow wing. Not, yeah, the very same rainbow wing that you get after you defeat Team Rocket, but only in Heart Gold. And if you were to come here in Heart Gold, you would get the silver. You would get the silver wing instead. Yeah, and that's right, everyone. Now, which means is that which means is that like these in these remakes, you can actually now just like with a crystal version, you can actually get both Lugia and also a Ho-Oh in just one version only. So yeah, but it's just that the other Pokemon that you get is gonna be more gonna be more higher level than the other. So yeah. Now, since I do have the Rainbow Wing, which means that I can face off against Ho-Oh right now, but I decided I'm gonna save that until my team gets a little bit more stronger than they are right now, considering the fact that with the level that we're gonna be facing, with how much higher level that the Ho-Oh is going to be. Yeah, I think my team needs to get more stronger first, before I face them. Yeah. Now, and as you see right now we are in the loveliness that is the Pewter Museum. Now, and as you can see, now, while it doesn't have 2 floors like it does in the, now, while it doesn't have oh yeah, that's right. It's the Ruins of Alph. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Ruins of Alph is the only place where you can actually get yourself a Natu. Right. Yeah, that's right now. That's it. Yes, right. Finish. That's what it's called. Right. Now, as I was saying, now, while the Pewter Museum does not have 2 floors like it does in the Kanto games, but we still have the loveliness that is. Oh yeah, that's right. And I guess to point this out right now. Now that guy right there, I think I'm gonna save from conversating with him until later, because yeah, he's gonna be an important character for a certain event that I'm gonna show off later. And you know what? Since I managed to get through the city within just less than 10 minutes. Yeah, I may as well get myself into the Pewter Gym right now. And now, just like how it was, and just like how this gym works in the Kanto games, in the Kanto games, you can actually skip these trainers, if you want to. But considering that you're not going to, you're not going to battle them as soon as you're done, as soon as you are done defeating the gym leader, I would say challenge them. Anyway. Yeah. That's right, everyone. Now we have this guy who says that. While he was right when he said when he said that rock types do have a lot of defense. But it is a whole nother story in terms of, but it is a whole nother story when it comes to not only special defense, but also when you utilize a water type that can actually use them, so that can actually utilize special attacks. So yeah. And considering that I'm gonna, and considering that I have my obvious water type here, I think I should be alright dealing with these two. Crash! Well, I guess he was explaining how a boulder works, I guess. But anyways, Edwin, alright, you and your golem. Alright, you and your golem are gonna be taken down. Oh, yeah, that's right. I guess I should point this out right now. Now, take a look at these two trainers, and with the fact that they were using a Rhyhorn and a golem. But once you get to battling the gym leader, yeah, you're gonna question, why doesn't he have these two Pokemon instead? Yeah. But anyways, here we are. Once again, we're gonna battle against Brock. It's not often that we get a challenger from Johto. I'm Brock, the Pewter Gym leader, and he's also a Pokemon doctor. I'm an expert on Rock-type Pokemon. Despite the fact that you got like friggin' not one but two water types in Hoenn. Yeah, I still find that odd. It's like Brock really getting himself not one but two water types in Hoenn. Yeah, yeah. To this day, I still find that odd to me. But anyways, Brock, let's go again. Now, as I said about him not having a Golem or Rhyhorn, because his team consists of a Graveler and a Rhyhorn. Yeah, two Pokemon, the two pre-evolved Pokemon, the two pre-evolves of the Pokemon of who we just fought against. Like, isn't that kind of cruel, man? Like, why did they have to lower Brock's difficulty like that? Like, jeez. But anyways, everyone. Now, yes, everyone, and I guess I should, yes, everyone, and also, within this battle, now a Brock, also has not one, but two of the other fossil Pokemon from Kanto as well. So yeah, that is surely something, huh? Now I'll give one now. Now as for Brock's team, honestly, you don't have to worry too much about the Graveler, really. Yeah, honestly, the Graveler really isn't all that dangerous. Yeah, and and especially his actual strongest Pokemon, that being his Onix. Yeah, his Onix really isn't all that dangerous either. Despite the fact that he also has Iron Tail and Sandstorm. Yeah, and it is also his strongest. Now, as for the Rhyhorn, now, while it is a pre-evolved Pokemon again, but he does come in the move Horn Drill. So, but considering that it is still a Rhyhorn, you really should not lose to this thing. Honestly, you really shouldn't. Now, as for his Kabutops, on the other hand, now it does actually. Now the Kabutops the Kabutops actually does have a very decent moveset. It has Endure, Rock Slide, Aqua Jet, and it also has Giga Drain. And then as for the Omastar, while it can give out more, while it can be annoying because it does have the move Protect, and it does come with the move Ancient Power, and its other moves are Brine and also Spike Cannon. And as you saw, we easily defeated Brock. Yeah, very darn easily. Yeah, which makes you question, like, if these remakes were going to block off the Digless Cave with a Snorlax, so essentially we actually had to wait until we actually wake up the Snorlax, just so we can battle against Brock here. But considering that you may have already obtained 5 out of the 8 badges already, and some of them are actually a lot more tougher than what we just went through here. So like, yeah, which makes you question like why do they and especially when they give Brock the Graveler and the Rhyhorn. Like, really? Like, why do they have to weaken Brock this much? And why do they have to save him for the last 3 gyms that you are probably gonna face? That you are probably gonna battle against. So, but anyways, everyone, and I said, yeah, and I said, yep, that right there is Brock done. But anyways, since I may as well here, guys, I may as well look at the radio again. And the outbreak, this time it's me. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, there is now an outbreak of me's. But just make sure that they do not transform into any. But make sure they do not transform into any humans, because well, with that power, they can easily take over the world. But yeah, and I guess what you've been seeing is that, yeah, we have been getting a lot of calls, a few more calls to have more battles against. Yeah, well, that'd be fun. But anyways, that said, that is all I'm gonna do with this part. And so next part, we're gonna be road traveling through Route 3. And so next part, see you guys next time.